On this very day in One Piece history, in 2006, episodes 277, Tragedy of Ohara, Fear of the Buster Call, and my most rewatched and favorite moment in the entire series, episode 278, Say You Want to Live, Ikite! We Are Comrades premiered together as a double special. Sogekingu, shoot down that flag. Roger, come on, bro. Robin! I just wanna live! Dude, come on, man. And you see everybody rubbing. You see the screen becomes white. Robin's looking and she's like, Ikite! Taking me out to sea with you. I mean, come on, yo. It is the moment for me, man. It is the moment from the arc, ladies and gentlemen, and they both air back to back. You know, the greatness of the Robin flashback going right into transitioning into the moment for me, man. I'm telling you, yo, this for me, no matter where I experience it, in the anime, in the manga, in the video games, it doesn't matter. I always love it. Even my boy Anime Central did an amazing rap for the I Wanna Live scene, and it's one of my favorite raps I think I've ever heard. He did such an amazing thing with that. Actually, he did such a great job that in I think it was the end of 2013 or the beginning of 2014, when I did my original favorite arcs of all time list, and at that time Enies Lobby was still number one. I put that at number one, and I put I just let the song play. I said, this song explains exactly how I feel perfectly. And but man, dude, this was the turning point, not only just in One Piece for me. You know, this is where One Piece became my favorite. For God's sakes, this is what One Piece. I mean, One Piece was already pretty much, you know, kicking everything else's bucus. But at when I saw that it solidified, that I made a great decision in calling this my favorite and the greatest story I'd ever read. And it was really a turning point as well when it comes to just, you know, from on a personal standpoint, without revealing, I guess, too much out of the Recon backstory. This moment pretty much solidified like a turning point in my life, and it was after this moment that, you know, everything pretty much changed for me. It was after volume 41, after episodes 274 to 278, that really just put the nail on the coffin and said, you know, it's time to do a complete 180 on the way things are going. And I haven't looked back since, man. It's been a wonderful and beautiful journey ever since then. And just like Robin, I myself have found so much happiness and so many friends and everything thanks to being in this community. And it all stemmed from this moment, man, the legendary Ikite. And, you know, just talking about it like in One Piece terms, it's the moment. It's the moment where everything was accumulating ever since Water 7. You know, after seeing her flashback, we wanted Robin to have the world, man. We wanted her to have the world. And when she finally admitted, because Luffy was just telling her, it's like, look, all you gotta say, you just gotta say those words. We'll take care of the rest, man. And Robin finally said it, and it created one of to me the moment in One Piece, because there's a lot of moments that I call them the moments in One Piece, but for me this for me is most likely number one. It's still, whenever I look back on it, this and the Mary stuff and a couple other things really reminds me why Enies Lobby is the Water 7 Saga in general, but Enies Lobby in particular is still my favorite arc. And man, dude, the flippin' awesome sauce. It is a legendary Ikite, man. Need I say more? It's just that scene. And since I experienced it first in the anime, the episode 278 just has so much, not only just nostalgia with it, but it's just every time I experience it in the anime. Because in the manga, I love it just as much. But there's something about re-experiencing it the same way you did the first time. That and that soundtrack that plays, man. Oh, come on, man. It's legendary. Dude, I mean, absolute greatness, man. I love this scene so much, and it means so much to me. It's okay to want to live. Yeah, we'll take care of the rest. It's such a beautiful scene, just for all the Straw Hats coming together. Soga King is with us, man, and God, they declared war on the world government. You're like, yo, what's gonna happen now? They just declared war on the world government. Luffy's like, I don't give a damn. Expandum is shook. Like, man, these 2 episodes, man. Because it's the finale of the Robin flashback, which has that amazing thing that I was talking about yesterday, which I should have included that in today's video, but it's basically, that's where it stemmed from whenever I was doing research for today's One Piece, for today's One Piece history. I want to talk about that yesterday. The whole scene with Jaguar D Swall talking to Robin and telling her that it's okay, to smile, to laugh, man, to laugh, and when you laugh, everything will be better. Even if you cry while you're laughing, eventually it will subside. And that has always stuck with me, and just that entire finale, that scene with, oh my god, one of the most heartbreaking scenes in an entire flashback with Robin and Olivia, and listen, man, the final scene between Robin, I'm gonna say their full names, between Nico Robin and Nico Olivia, those 2 scenes, man. Or that, I should say, that scene with those 2 individuals gets me in the manga and the anime. I tears swell up every time when I read that scene in the manga, man. It's just, God Almighty, dude. Those 2 coming together, finding out actually what happened from Robin from there until now, and once again, just it all coming together, all coming and just exploding in that one point, man. It was so good, absolutely awesome sauce, and to me, like I said before, that is One Piece, man. Like whenever that is the moment for me, because and I'm saying the moment because it's my favorite, but there's a couple other the moments, like the ending of Alabasta and the walk to Harlem Park that I consider to be like the moments as well. But that one's definitely a high point for me, man. That's something that you just never forget. You just never forget the feeling that you had every not only just then, but every time you experience it. And I feel like even though the Going Merry special that they did a couple years ago, even though they still did a pretty good job, I still feel like the original anime episode is still the best anime adaptation that we have for that scene. Because the manga was godlike. That nothing more needs to be said. But I think the anime really nailed this in both the sub and the dub. I think the dub did a fantastic job of this particular episode. But man, enough of me rambling, guys. It's an episode I love with all my heart, man. Episode 278, arguably my favorite episode. If not, it's this one, 236, episode 521. The 130. Those that stick with you and you really remember. But God, man, and 312. I can't forget 312. 312 is legendary. But yeah, man, just absolute greatness, guys. What more can I say? Ikite came out today, and do you guys have your memories whenever you first experienced Enies Lobby? Whether it had been whenever if you experienced it in the manga first, or if you experienced it in the anime first, it doesn't matter. Do you remember how you felt when you first went through the end of the Robin flashback with all those emotions and coming at you, man, and all accumulating and just exploding at one point? With the Straw Hats declaring war on the world government, and Robin finally saying, I want to live. Do you remember how you were originally feeling through that, guys? And just have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching, and this concludes On This Day in One Piece history.